Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel which is explore yourselves, banking and general knowledge etc. Jai Hind, your daily boost, highlights from Indian and global history along with Tithi, Nakshatra, major global events and notable birth and death anniversaries of 8th April 2026 Wednesday. Bengali date 24শে চৈত্র 1432 Per Benimadov Ponjika, today's Tithi is Krishna Soshti and up to 1621 hours and after that Krishna Saptami. Today's Nakshatra, Jyeshtha Nakshatra and up to 0353 hours and after that Mula Nakshatra. Today is 98th day of the year. There are then 267 days left in 2026. Today is 14th Wednesday of 2026. Today is International Romani Day. International Romani Day, observed on April 8, celebrates the rich culture, history, and contributions of the Romani people, a diverse ethnic group living across the globe, particularly in Europe. It also raises awareness about the discrimination, social exclusion, and challenges they continue to face. The day was officially declared in 1990 during the Fourth World Romani Congress in Poland, commemorating the first major international meeting of Romani representatives held in London in 1971. Events on this day often include cultural performances, discussions, and campaigns promoting equal rights, dignity, and recognition for the Romani community worldwide. Today is Pygmy Hippo Day. Pygmy Hippo Day, celebrated on April 8, is dedicated to raising awareness about the pygmy hippopotamus, a rare and shy forest-dwelling relative of the common hippopotamus. Native to the dense forests and swamps of West Africa, particularly Liberia, this endangered species faces threats from habitat loss, hunting, and deforestation. Much smaller than its cousin, the pygmy hippo is a solitary and nocturnal animal, playing a vital role in the ecosystem. Conservationists and wildlife organizations use this day to educate the public, support conservation efforts, and promote protections of this elusive and fascinating creature to ensure its survival to future generations. Today is National Zoo Lovers Day. National Zoo Lovers Day, celebrated annually on April 8, encourages people to visit and appreciate zoos, recognizing their role in wildlife conservation, education, and research. Zoos have a long history, evolving from ancient menageries to modern facilities focused on protecting endangered species and educating the public about diverse animal life. In the United States alone, there are approximately 350 zoos, attracting around 175 million visitors each year. This day offers an opportunity to explore local zoos, learn about animal habitats, and support conservation efforts aimed at preserving biodiversity for future generations. Today is Baby Message Day. Baby Message Day, observed annually on April 8, highlights the numerous benefits of infant message, including improved sleep, enhanced digestion, and strengthened parent-child bonding. This practice fosters emotional security and supports neurological development by promoting body awareness and coordination. Celebrating this day encourages parents to learn proper message techniques, creating nurturing routines that contribute to their baby's overall well-being and relaxation. Today is National Empanada Day. National Empanada Day, celebrated annually on April 8, honors the versatile and savory pastry known as the empanada, originating from the Spanish word empanar, meaning to bread. Empanadas consist of dough folded around a variety of fillings such as meat, cheese, vegetables, or fruit, then baked or fried. Their history traces back to medieval Spain and Portugal, with early mentions in a 1520 cookbook referencing seafood-filled empanadas. As explorers introduced them to Latin America and beyond, diverse regional variations emerged. On this day, enthusiasts celebrate by enjoying different types of empanadas, hosting themed gatherings, or even crafting their own, embracing the rich culinary traditions these pastries represent. Today is International Pageant Day. International Pageant Day, celebrated annually on April 8 since 2018, honors women worldwide who participate in beauty pageants. This day recognizes the dedications and achievements of contestants and encourages young women to consider the benefits of pageantry, such as increased confidence, networking opportunities, and personal development. The modern beauty pageant tradition dates back to 1921 with the first Miss America pageant in Atlantic City, New Jersey. International Pageant Day serves to highlight the positive aspects of these competitions and their role in empowering women globally. Today is National Dog Fighting Awareness Day. National Dog Fighting Awareness Day, observed annually on April 8, was established in 2014 by the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals (ASPCA) to raise awareness about the brutal and illegal practice of dog fighting in the United States. Despite being a felony in all 50 states, dog fighting persists, subjecting countless dogs to severe abuse and inhuman conditions. This day aims to educate the public on recognizing and reporting signs of dog fighting, encourage adoptions of rescued dogs, and support legislative efforts to strengthen animal protection laws. By participating in awareness activities and advocating against this form of cruelty, individuals contribute to the broader mission of eradicating dog fighting and promoting animal welfare nationwide. Today is Draw a Picture of a Birthday. Draw a Picture of a Birthday, celebrated annually on April 8, encourages people of all ages and artistic abilities to draw birds as a simple act of joy and expression. The tradition began in 1943 when a 7-year-old girl named Dori Copper visited her wounded uncle in a British hospital during World War II. To lift his spirits, she asked him to draw a bird, leading to a light-hearted exchange that inspired other soldiers to create their own bird drawings. Tragically, Dori passed away in 1946, and to honor her memory, her family and friends began the practice of drawing birds on her birthday, April 8. Over time, this heartfelt gesture evolved into an international movement, promoting creativity and the appreciation of life's simple pleasures. Today is National All Age Awards Day. National All Age Awards Day, celebrated annually on April 8, encourages individuals to appreciate the beauty and abundance surrounding them. This observance can be embraced through three perspectives: reflecting on the natural world, expressing gratitude for personal blessings, and sharing one's resources with others. Whether it's taking a moment to admire a blooming flower, acknowledging the support of loved ones, or engaging in acts of kindness, the day serves as a reminder to cherish and contribute to the collective well being of our communities. Today is International Day of Pink. International Day of Pink is observed on the second Wednesday of April each year to stand up against bullying, discrimination, homophobia, transphobia, and all forms of hate. The day originated in Canada when two students took a stand in support of a peer who was bullied for wearing pink, inspiring a global movement. On this day, people around the world wear pink as a symbol of solidarity, kindness, and inclusivity. It promotes the message that everyone deserves to be treated with respect and dignity, regardless of their identity, and encourages individuals to take active steps in creating a more accepting and compassionate world. Today is the death anniversary of Mr. Mongol Pandey, 19th July 1827 to 8th April 1857. Mongol Pandey was a courageous Indian soldier born in 1827 in Nogwa, Uttar Pradesh, who played a key role in the early stages of the Indian Rebellion of 1857. Serving in the 34th Bengal Native Infantry of the British East India Company, he became a symbol of resistance after revolting against the use of greased cartridges believed to be offensive to Hindu and Muslim religious beliefs. On March 29, 1857, at the Barakpur cantonment, he attacked British officers in protest. Though arrested and later hanged on April 8, 1957, his defiance ignited a wave of rebellion across India. Mangal Pandey's act of bravery is often seen as the spark that led the first war of Indian independence. He is remembered as a fearless patriot who sacrificed his life for the country. His legacy continues to inspire generations in the fight for justice and freedom. Today is the death anniversary of Mr. Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay, 27th June 1838 to 8th April 1894. Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay was a pioneering Indian Bengali novelist, poet, essayist, and journalist, regarded as one of the key architects of modern Bengali literature. Known for his pro-British outlook, he supported English education and acknowledged the legitimacy of British rule. He authored the celebrated 1882 novel Anandamath, a milestone in Indian literary history, and composed Vande Mataram, written in highly Sanskritized Bengali, which later became a national song symbolizing India as the mother of mothers. Over his career, he wrote 14 novels along with numerous series, satirical, scientific, and critical essays. Revered as Sahitya Samrat, Emperor of Literature, Bankim Chandra Jones played a transformative role in shaping Bengal's literary renaissance and India's intellectual awakening. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Eric Axel Karlfeldt, 20th July 1864 to 8th April 1931. Eric Axel Karlfeldt was a distinguished Swedish poet and literary figure known for his deeply nationalistic and nature-inspired poetry that captured the spirit of rural Sweden. Born on July 20, 1864 in Dalarna, he became a central voice in Swedish literature in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. His poetry often reflected themes of love, tradition, folklore, and the idyllic countryside, resonating deeply with the Swedish people. Carl Feld was also a prominent member of the Swedish Academy and served as its permanent secretary. Although he declined the Nobel Prize in Literature in 1919 while serving on the Nobel Committee, he was posthumously awarded the prize in 1931. His major works include Fridolins Visser and Fridolins Last Word, which remain celebrated in Swedish literary history. His writing style combined classical elegance with folk simplicity, creating a unique and lasting literary voice. Erik Axel Karlfeldt passed away in 1931, leaving behind a legacy as one of Sweden's most beloved poets. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Robert Barani, 22nd April 1876 to 8th April 1936. Robert Barani was an Austrian otologist renowned for his pioneering research on the vestibular system, which is crucial for balance and spatial orientation. Born in Vienna to a Hungarian Jewish family, he earned his medical degree from the University of Vienna in 1900. In 1903, he joined the otological clinic under Professor Adam Politzer, where he began studying the physiology and pathology of the inner ear's vestibular apparatus. His most notable contributions was the discovery of the caloric reaction, demonstrating demonstrating how temperature changes in the air canal can induce eye movements, providing insights into inner ear function. This work laid the foundations for modern vestibular diagnostics and treatment. In 1914, Barani was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine for his groundbreaking research. During World War I, he served as a civilian surgeon and was captured by Russian forces. He received the Nobel Prize in 1916 after his release. From 1917 until his death, he was a professor at Uppsala University in Sweden. His legacy endures through the Bharani Society, an international organization dedicated to vestibular research. Today is death anniversary of Pablo Picasso, 25th October 1881 to 8th April 1973. Pablo Picasso was a Spanish painter, sculptor, printmaker, ceramicist, and one of the most influential artists of the 20th century, co-founding the Cubist movement and revolutionizing modern art. Renowned for masterpieces like Guernica and Les Demolibles d'Avignon, he experimented across styles and mediums throughout his long career. Picasso received numerous accolades, including the International Lenin Peace Prize 1962 for his political activism and support of peace, the Grand Cross of the Order of Isabella the Catholic 1965 from Spain, and the Premium Imperial posthumously awarded in 1989, recognizing his outstanding contributions to the arts. He was also honored by various cities and cultural institutions worldwide for his artistic innovations. Beyond awards, his influence reshaped the global art scene, inspiring generations of artists across painting, sculpture, and printmaking. Picasso's legacy endures as a symbol of creativity, bold experimentation, and the transformative power of visual art. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Piotr Leonidovich Kapitsa, 9th July 1894 to 8th April 1984. Piotr Leonidovich Kapitsa was a renowned Soviet physicist known for his pioneering work in low-temperature physics and strong magnetic fields. He made significant contributions to the understanding of superfluidity in liquid helium, a discovery that earned him the 1978 Nobel Prize in Physics. Kapitsa also developed high-power microwave generators and advanced research on plasma physics. Educated and initially working in Cambridge under Ernest Rutherford, he returned to the Soviet Union in the 1930s, where he founded the Institute for Physical Problems in Moscow. Despite political challenges, including conflicts with Soviet authorities, he remained an outspoken advocate for scientific freedom. Kapitsa played a key role in advancing Soviet science and is remembered as one of the leading physicists of the 20th century. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Gostopal, 20th August 1896 to 8th April 1976. Gostopal, fondly remembered as the Chinese Wall of Indian football, was one of the earliest legends of the sport in the country. Born in Bhojeshwar, Bengal, he rose to fame playing as a defender for Mohun Bagan, where his extraordinary tackling and defensive skills made him a formidable force on the field. He was among the first Indian footballers to gain nationwide recognition during the British colonial era. Inspiring countless young athletes, Gostopal captained both Mohun Bagan and the Indian national team, leaving behind a legacy of discipline, sportsmanship, and leadership. His career spanned nearly 2 decades, during which he played against several foreign teams, showcasing Indian football talent to the world. Even after retirement, his contributions continued to inspire the community. In recognition of his remarkable achievements, he was awarded the Padma Shri in 1962, becoming the first Indian footballer to receive this honor. To this day, he is celebrated as a pioneer who laid the foundations for India's footballing pride. Today is birth anniversary of Sir John Richard Hicks, 8th April 1904 to 20th May 1989. Sir John Richard Hicks was a leading British economist whose work profoundly shaped both microeconomics and macroeconomics in the 20th century. He is best known for formulating modern consumer demand theory and for developing the influential ISLM model in 1937, which became a cornerstone of Keynesian macroeconomics analysis. His landmark book Value and Capital 1939 advanced general equilibrium theory and value theory, laying foundations for much of modern economic thought. He compensated demand function known as the Hicksian demand function commemorates his major contributions to consumer theory. Hicks received the 1972 Nobel Memorial Prize in Economic Sciences jointly for his pioneering work in general equilibrium and welfare economics. Widely respected for his analytical clarity and theoretical innovations, he remains one of the most influential economists of the modern era. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Daniel Bovet, 23rd March 1907 to 8th April 1992. Daniel Bovet was a Swiss-born Italian pharmacologist renowned for his groundbreaking contributions to neuropharmacology, most notably his discovery of antihistamines in 1937, a milestone that earned him the 1957 Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine. His research advanced understanding of neurotransmitter blocking drugs and extended to chemotherapy, sulfur drugs, the sympathetic nervous system, and the pharmacology of Cuore. Born in Flevrier, Switzerland, and raised as a native Esperanto speaker, he graduated from the University of Geneva and earned his doctorate by 1929. Bobet spent nearly 2 decades at the Pasteur Institute in Paris before joining the Instituto Superiore di Sanità in Rome in 1947, later receiving the Cameron Prize for Therapeutics in 1949. He held professorships at the University of Sassari and later at the University of Rome La Sapienza, also leading the National Research Council's Psychobiology and Psychopharmacology Laboratory from 1969 to 1971. Notably, he led a 1965 study suggesting tobacco smoking increased intelligence, a claim he described as helping the less endowed, rich, fuller development. Bobbitt retired in 1982, leaving a lasting legacy in modern pharmacology. Today's birth anniversary of Mr. Melvin Ellis Calvin, 8th April 1911 to 8th January 1997. Melvin Ellis Calvin was a pioneering American chemist whose research fundamentally advanced the understanding of photosynthesis. He is best known for discovering the Calvin-Benson cycle, which describes how plants convert carbon dioxide into organic compounds using sunlight. For this groundbreaking work, he was awarded the Nobel Prize in Chemistry in 1961. Kelvin conducted his research primarily at the University of California, Berkeley, where he served as a professor and led a team of scientists in plant biochemistry studies. His contributions had a profound impact on biochemistry, plant physiology, agricultural, and solar energy research. He received numerous honors, including the National Medal of Science and the Davy Medal, and was elected to leading scientific academies worldwide. Calvin authored influential papers and books that shaped modern scientific thought. He mentored generations of chemists, leaving a lasting legacy in experimental and theoretical biology. His work continues to influence research in energy conversion and life sciences. Melvin Ellis Calvin remains celebrated as one of the foremost scientists of the 20th century. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Peter Ware Higgs, 29th May 1929 to 8th April 2024. Peter Ware Higgs was a renowned British theoretical physicist best known for proposing the mechanism that explains how particles acquire mass, now famously associated with the Higgs boson. In 1964, he theorized the existence of a fundamental field, later called the Higgs field, that gives mass to elementary particles through spontaneous symmetry breaking, a cornerstone of the standard model of particle physics. Despite initial skepticism, his theory gained empirical support decades later when scientists at CERN's Large Hadron Collider confirmed the existence of the Higgs boson in 2012. For these monumental contributions, Higgs was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics in 2013, which he shared with Francois Englert. Known for his humility and preferences for a quiet academic life, Higgs left an enduring legacy that reshaped modern physics and deepened our understanding of the universe. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Kofi Annan, 8th April 1938 to 18th August 2018. Kofi Atta Annan was a distinguished Ghana Ghanaian diplomat and the seventh Secretary General of the United Nations, serving from 1997 to 2006. He was the first UN chief to emerge from within the organization's ranks, bringing with him a deep commitment to peace, development, and human rights. Annan played a vital role in reforming the UN, addressing issues like HIV/AIDS, poverty, and global conflicts, while promoting sustainable development and multilateral cooperation. In 2001, he and the United Nations jointly received the Nobel Peace Prize for their work in revitalizing the organizations and advocating for a better, more peaceful world. His leadership was marked by both achievements and challenges, including the Iraq War and the oil for food controversy. After leaving the UN, Annan continued global humanitarian efforts through the Kofi Annan Foundations and as a mediator in international crises. He was widely respected as a symbol of diplomacy, integrity, and global unity. Kofi Annan's legacy endures as that of a peacemaker dedicated to humanity's progress. A daily dose of wisdom ends here, but the journey never stops. Thank you very much for your patience. Request for like, subscribe, and share.